Stress Management, presented by Tracy Baker for TLT, Tomorrow's Leaders Today. Our mission statement. TLT, Tomorrow's Leaders Today Incorporated, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping develop youth leaders through education, collaboration, and mentorships with community and business leaders for the collective benefit of the students and their communities. What is stress? Most people think of stress as a perceived threat, real or imagined, to our mind, body, or emotions. A more accurate definition is your body's response to anything that requires attention or action. Stress is the body's reaction to stressors, which can be good or bad. Stressors are the stimuli that cause stress. Good stress. Good stress, known as eustress, is moderate or normal psychological stress interpreted as being beneficial for the experiencer. Eustress produces positive feelings of excitement, fulfillment, meaning, satisfaction, and well-being. Examples of things that produce eustress are a new job, a first date, or taking a vacation. Bad stress. When most people think of stress, they think of what we would call bad stress or distress. Distress can be either acute or chronic. Acute stress. Acute stress is caused by short-term stressors, such as a traffic jam, an argument with a friend, or taking a test. Once the stressor has passed, the physical markers of stress, such as heart rate, breathing, muscle tension, etc., all return to normal levels. Chronic stress. Chronic stress is a prolonged and constant feeling of stress. Chronic stress occurs when the body experiences stressors with such frequency or intensity that the body remains in a constant state of physiological arousal. When people speak of being stressed, chronic stress is usually what they are experiencing. Effects of chronic stress. Over time, the effects of chronic stress can build up and become a risk to your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Some possible long-term effects include acne, depression, diabetes, eczema, heart disease, high blood pressure, ulcers, and weight changes. Signs of stress. Chronic stress can be easily mistaken for something else. If you have multiple symptoms, you may be experiencing chronic stress. Some of the common symptoms of stress include frequent headaches, muscle tightness or cramps, nausea or other digestive problems, insomnia, fatigue or low energy, eating too much or too little, hives, or skin rash, as well as anxiety, depression, feeling overwhelmed, difficulty concentrating, restlessness, apathy, or frequent worrying. Stress management. Stress management is a variety of techniques used together to reduce stress, improve coping skills, and increase personal well-being. Stress management can be broken down into two parts: stress relief and stress prevention. Stress relief techniques. When we feel stress mounting, there are many things that can help to eliminate the feeling of being stressed, such as relaxation techniques, which may include a massage, a bubble bath, or anything that makes you feel relaxed. Recognize and eliminate specific stressors. When possible, remove the stressor or remove yourself from the situation. You may also talk to someone. That could be a friend or family or possibly even a counselor. Or you can create something. Draw, paint, or any kind of creative expression. Stress prevention techniques. We will all experience stress at some point, but there are things that we can do to build resilience and prevent stress from becoming chronic and unhealthy. These things include a balanced diet, which protects against some effects of stress, exercise, which increases endorphins and reduces stress hormones, and getting adequate sleep, because lack of sleep increases stress hormones. Two more stress prevention techniques include mindfulness, which both reduces stress and allows us to recognize stress when it happens so that we may institute relief practices sooner, and regular self-care, which builds resilience to stress. Self-care can be defined as any deliberate act that promotes one's own physical, mental, or emotional health. Additional resources. This presentation lists some very basic techniques for stress reduction and prevention. Below are additional resources and information on stress management. Please feel free to pause the presentation here and write down these resources.